said 10 minutes, 20 minutes ago. You're faxing it over? Brilliant. I want that fax on my desk the minute you receive it.
Hey, Tony, hey, why don't you go home and get some sleep?
How? We know Haber framed John, but he's still locked up.
But Haber and Phillips are both dead. You know, this is going to take some time.
We got Haber on tape, drugging Phillips's coffee. We know he hypnotized other people. It fits the pattern, Bo. Has Colson even looked at the tape?
Sure, the DA's going to let us know if he does the right thing.
Antonio, excuse me, are you okay?
He's a little grumpy.
It's just when you didn't come home last night.
I was working all night. I think we still got John behind bars.
Well, what about Natalie? You didn't really lock her up for the night, did you?
Oh, sweetheart. I'm sorry the paperwork took so long.
Oh, you true desperado.
Yeah, well, anyway, Jen has dropped the assault charges. You're free to go.
What about John?
I don't know anything about his case, sweetheart.
Don't worry about me. I got a great lawyer, remember?
You poor baby. Having to spend the night here. I don't even know how you got through that. Come on.
Oh, there we go.
It doesn't matter that I didn't really give birth to you. You're my son. Couldn't be any more mine. And Kevin's your father. Yes, he is. Oh, baby, we are gonna have the best life. I'm so grateful for you. You healed my heart. You brought Kevin back to me. Made us a real family.
Hey, I can't stay long. I want to get back to Kelly and the baby. Look at this.
I know, I couldn't wait, so I started without you.
All right, well, what's the matter? You sounded upset.
Hey, have you seen Dorian? Either of you?
David, will you excuse us? We are actually having...
She asked me to marry her, and then she fell off the face of the planet.
Well, that's because she realized what she'd done was so insane.
Do you think something actually happened to her or what?
She was supposed to go to Albuquerque, but she never got on the plane. I think she's hiding from me. She drugged me. She drugged me so I wouldn't follow her.
Drugged?
Yes.
Well, it's too bad it didn't last. Are you sure?
I don't pass out from one glass of champagne.
That's not what I hear.
She's not a doctor for nothing. I gotta find her.
Well, at least you don't have his problems.
I thought that Dorian would really come to her senses about him.
Well, I hope so, for her sake. So, your message about Todd was confusing. What's up?
I wanted you to know that I had a very serious conversation with Todd about what happened on New Year's Eve, and I told him that I didn't think that he had actually raped me.
Blair, don't do this to
No,
yourself.
look, you know what? I have to. Kevin, we may never know what really happened. And it does not change the future. But I have to admit that what happened in my bedroom could have been consensual.
You're sure that this didn't change anything between you and Todd? Blair?
No, I don't want to live with Todd, and it does not change anything.
Except it makes him innocent.
Well, maybe in court, Kevin, but he has done plenty of things in the past that he is guilty of, and I told him last night that our marriage was over.
Well, good. As long as you're clear about that.
I am. I want to focus on everything that I put Star through.
Well, does she know you're willing to concede that it wasn't necessarily rape?
I really don't know what Star understands right now.
Well, maybe she'll calm down now.
No, I don't know.
Look, frankly, Todd's gonna be your biggest problem. I don't think he's gonna let this go. I'm serious. He's gonna want revenge or leverage or custody of the kids, or worse of all, he's gonna want full and total reconciliation with you.
I told him last night that our marriage was over.
Well, look.
Okay.
Obviously, he didn't hear you.
Well, you know what? This makes you to go to the bathroom.
I tell you she was wrong?
Blair was wrong the first time she ever gave you a kind word.
Say, I heard the good news about you. Where is Kelly and the baby? Oh, don't tell me. You left them at home.
Okay, I won't.
You know, that kid's gonna have to get used to being alone. After all, you did leave Kelly alone, out in the middle of nowhere, to give birth to him.
What the hell do you know about where my baby was born?
There we go. That's my sweet boy. We have a little secret. And as long as your Uncle Paul and Uncle Todd can keep it, we'll be just fine.
Where is he? Where is my great-grandson?
It's Texas.
Well, a hell of a lot warmer than Pennsylvania.
Hey, welcome back yourself. Let me see him. Ace.
Ace, meet your grandparents.
Ace?
Yes, I know Kevin would like to be here to tell you in person, but we've named him after you. Asa Buchanan II.
Well, I guess that'll work. Renee, you are looking at the future president of these United States of America. You are a real Buchanan.
Rough morning, huh? Hey, Paul, you know, I got a theory. 90% of how you feel is 75% looks. And you look like $1,000,000.
It's not much compared to 30 million.
30 million bucks. That's what Adriana Colon inherited. How about her turning out to be Dorian's kid?
Oh, yeah, how about that?
Well, I have to say, it's pretty nice here when Natalie's not working.
Listen, I know that she was way out of line for attacking me, but she's a good person. I mean, remember, she's been through a
Look,
lot.
I dropped the charges, okay? I don't need to hear about how much of a good person she is.
Why did you drop the charges? For good karma, like I said?
That, and the fact that everything she said about me was true.
Natalie.
Oh, my God, are you okay?
I just wish I knew why Jen let me out, because let me tell you something. That woman has the most conniving, manipulating brain.
Okay, it's that kind of talk that started the fight in the first place. Okay, now whatever your problem is with Jen.
We know that you have good reason for that.
Whatever. In the future, I hope that you will handle it in a slightly more civilized way than having a fight in a bar.
Come on, you know me. I'm Atlantic City trash.
No, you're not.
I mean, come on, like, I'm the kind of person who's gonna give a cute little teddy bear card out. Like, I'll give one to Jen. Thank you very much. Oh. Antonio, did you get John cleared?
I thought I did.
Good cops are patient, and that includes John. Sorry about last night.
Hey, I'm sure you want to get a shower, and then how about if I take you two to lunch, huh?
No, I think I want to stay here a little bit longer. Sorry. Okay. Great. No lunch, and you can tell her now. Tell me what? I got a call from Kevin late last night, and apparently
Okay,
Mom
that's
wasn't
it.
even...
I'll tell.
What is going
Just
on?
come over here. Shh. I went back to the hospital last night with Jessica to have more tests, and they discovered that I had, a while ago, I don't know when, a very, very mild heart What?
My God, Mom, I'm so sorry.
Hey, darling, don't be silly about this. Honestly, it was a very mild one, and I'm okay, all right? So now I'm gonna, go through a whole thing with the doctors, and they'll put me through this probably tomorrow.
Why not today?
Why not today? Mostly because I have a ton of work to do today at the university, and also mostly because doctors do not just jump when I snap my fingers.
Yes, they do jump, especially when you're a heart attack victim,
Okay.
Mom.
You know what? Calm. I'm not supposed to have any stress in my life.
Okay.
So I have a couple of meetings I have to go to today, and then I'm gonna rest all afternoon. Okay? Okay. Please go fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, and both of you, do not go telling everybody in town.
Mom, I can't. You're terrible. You're terrible. Really.
Yes, I know I am, but underneath, I'm really a good person.
Hey, no more stress, Kay.
Right.
I know. She's unbelievable. Her idea of taking it easy is to get up at the crack of dawn, answer 300 emails, go and see Star all before coming over to get you. I know. She's gonna drive you crazy. Tell me about it. So, last night, were you near John last night?
Yeah.
And
we talked. That's about it.
Bo?
Yeah.
I've got news about the case against John. The district attorney's office has reviewed the evidence brought forward this morning by Detective Vega.
And?
What do you say?
I'm speaking on behalf of Daniel Coulson when I say our office will not be moving forward with an indictment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Charges are hereby dropped.
Thanks.
Anyway, I want to know about John's reputation. I mean, everyone's just going to remember him for the arrest.
DA Coulson will be making a statement to the press, thanking Chief Detective McBain for his full cooperation under trying circumstances.
What a guy.
And he'll also be acknowledging the fine work of the Landview Police Department, especially Antonia Vega.
I think this calls for a raise.
He was just doing his job.
Okay, well, fine. Well, then when John resurfaces, we'll all celebrate.
Listen, guys, I need to go freshen up, so I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Okay, and you know what? I actually need to wrap up a few things before I get out of here, so I will also meet you there.
Antonio, thank you. Thank you. Bye. Hi. Congratulations.
Thanks. It's nice to be free to move about the country again.
About last night, me breaking down, that was just pure frustration.
I know.
I'm not usually a crybaby.
I know that too. It's not easy, that feeling of helplessness.
John?
Commissioner, sir.
Welcome back, Detective.
Thank you.
I'm glad things worked out. You looked really awful in an orange jumpsuit, I have to tell you.
Yeah, and I couldn't have gone 30 years without your chocolate donuts.
Are you the one that's been stealing my chocolate donuts?
You caught me.
You owe me a beer. Actually, I take that back. You owe me a lot of beers, Chief.
I owe you a lot of beer. And don't ever call me Chief.
So I guess I was really lucky that those farmers knew what they were doing.
Well, it was very brave of you, having a baby like that out in the middle of nowhere, like a pioneer woman.
Kelly, I'd like to pay them a visit. You know, the people that helped you. Maybe give them a reward or something.
No, you can't. I mean, they're very proud and religious. I tried to give them something and then they wouldn't take it, so.
Well, they were certainly angels in your life.
Yes, they were.
We're not taking any chances. with a little lace there. I got big plans, man.
Oh, don't start, Asa.
Yeah, I don't think we should talk about politics. Kevin wouldn't like it. He got burned last time, remember?
That's bull, honey. Kevin got burned because of that she-devil Blair.
Well, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Because nothing is going to come between Kevin and me. Not ever again.
Why are you being so defensive with me? Just a newspaper man like yourself, looking for the latest scoop. After all, you are a disgraced former lieutenant governor whose forgiving wife has redeemed him with an odd-looking baby. It's very heartwarming stuff.
Don't you have someplace to go?
Well, come on, I'm city editor of the new Banner Sun. I need a break. You're big news. Come on, give me an angle.
Goodbye, Todd.
Yeah. You wouldn't be very helpful to me anyway. You weren't there.
Why don't you go to hell?
I've already been there. Remember? It's your turn now.
What did he want?
Oh, just a bunch of stuff about the baby. Todd, he's always up to something.
Hey, Warren. Hey. Todd. Hey. Sit down. You don't mind if I call you Warren, do you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Excellent.
Well, I know you ran the Sun for years. Frankly, I was concerned that you might prefer not to be our city editor. But welcome to the new Banner Sun.
Wow, thank you, Warren. That's very sweet of you. I've actually followed your career very closely, too.
Is that right?
Yeah. In fact, I know that you just won the Rosemont Prize. Very good. With the story, it's so full of lawsuits waiting to happen because...
What?
You forgot to check your facts, Warren. No, don't worry. Relax. Take it easy. I know you're probably taking ginkgo biloba or whatever it's called for your memory loss, but that's not going to work, is it? Because what happens when the competition finds out? You get fired, sued. You'll never get another job again. How are you going to get out of that? Oh.
I don't care what Natalie said. You did not ruin anybody's life.
You want the list?
But everyone makes their own decisions. Christian, Rex, Joe, they made theirs. You did not force them to fall for you. So give it a rest and stop blaming yourself.
You always make me feel better. She always seems to make me feel worse.
Hey.
Ooh, you look like hell, doesn't she?
A little close to heaven to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was really lame. I'm Paul. I think we met at a place called Crossroads.
Right. I remember you were looking for Flash.
Yeah.
And Annie's my daughter.
Oh, well, that's great. Can I get you a drink?
Coffee.
Hey, girl, don't miss a party just because Johnny McBain is in the slammer.
Actually, John was released recently.
Well, then why aren't you celebrating with him?
Because I'm not. You know what? I'm sorry. Forget the coffee. I gotta go. Bye, Roxy. Nice to see you. Riley, you know, I did warn you. If you hang out with Jen, it's only gonna get you in trouble.
What is it with you? Are you so frustrated that you can't get a man that you're jealous of me? Is that it?
Come on, girls. What's going on here? Jeez.
Asa's still unpacking, but he wanted you to have this right away.
Ooh, presents. What is it? Oh my gosh. Someone in Texas loves me. That's so cute. Has he bought the pony yet? I want him to be able to walk before he's in cowboy boots, please.
Oh, you are such a handsome little fella. He sure looks like himself, though, doesn't he? Not like you and Kevin.
Well, you know what they say. All babies look like Winston Churchill.
Oh. Well, that's right. Yeah, give him a few months, he'll be Buchanan through and through.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, David, if I'd known you were coming, I would have counted the silver.
I'm sure you do that daily, Renee. I'm looking for Dorian.
Last I heard, she called me from the airport. She was visiting a friend.
Kelly, will you make sure that you see him out all the way to the front gate?
Good job here, Kelly. Beats buying a baby, right? Maybe one day he'll get elected lieutenant governor. Then again, I'm a non-voter. How you feeling?
Fine, thanks. So, you don't know where Dorian is?
No, I guess she gave me the same story she gave you off to Albuquerque. Right before she slipped a Mickey in my drink so I wouldn't follow her.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me.
No?
Hell of a way to treat your fiancé, huh?
Well, I'm sure she'll come back with some kind of explanation. She said she wouldn't be gone long.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. We couldn't be happier.
Good. I'm very happy for you. You know, that must be what I saw Kevin telling Blair at the country club just now.
I'm telling you right now, there is absolutely nothing that Todd can do to me or the children now.
I'll believe that when I hear it at his funeral.
He's not going to risk going to prison.
I hope so. You mind if I get back to the baby now?
You go and you give him a kiss from me.
Thanks.
You love your wife and kids more?
Oh, of course I do. I used to forget sometimes, but it always came back to me eventually.
I tell you what. Why don't you just resign? Today. Yeah, you get full benefits. I'll cover for you.
You'll do that for me?
Absolutely. No one will ever know.
Thank you. Oh, my God, I feel so ashamed.
Why don't you just go home? Now. Blair.
I have nothing to say to you, Todd.
That's fine. Just listen. It'll just take a minute, please. It's good news about Kevin and Kelly, huh? You know, our kids need us, too.
Thought you said you were finished with me, Todd.
Well, I was, until I realized that, you made a mistake, and I changed my mind. You changed your mind.
You know what? You can do whatever you want to do.
Blair, isn't there a possibility that since what happened on New Year's Eve wasn't rape, that you and I were just making love together?
We can't go back, Todd. We can't.
Honey, all this hostility you have, just let it go. Let's get past this.
I have to go.
All right, yeah, I know. Go.
Well, I wish Natalie had come. I mean, but most of the time she feels about as comfortable here as Antonio does.
Well, I'm not sure, but her not being here might have something to do with me this time.
Why?
Just something that might have happened down in the cell.
Well, she told me that the two of you spoke.
She's just been through so much lately that, she kind of fell apart for a minute.
Well, can you blame her?
No, I don't blame her at all. I just think that she feels like she has to be tough around me all the time, like that's something I expect out of my friends or something.
Men are so stupid.
What?
Come on. Don't you know how she feels about you?
So what'd Jen say?
Please drop it.
Hey, you should have given her the right hook, like that boxer that I used to date taught you.
It doesn't even matter. Because all Jen wants to do is hit below the belt.
I know you're gonna say that was a cheap shot, especially after she lost Christian.
Well, she did start it. But if you feel that bad, why don't you just go apologize?
What?
Here, you got your decaf.
Hey, buy me another drink. I'll knock Jen out myself after how she messed with Rex's head.
Who's Rex?
My brother. One of the two that she married and cheated on.
Oh. Wow, okay, well, I get it. You know, I got a sister, and she's the only one in my family I care about.
Exactly. And wouldn't you beat a guy up if he hurt her?
Well, you wouldn't believe the things I've gone through for my sister.
I am well aware that Kevin and Blair are together. They're having a business meeting. Have you heard of them? Why are you trying to step all over my happiness?
I just want to make sure that he's treating you right.
He is. You should see the way he looks at that kid in there. He loves him.
Well, of course he loves his son. Hey, look what I made. How is he treating you?
Great. We're both great. I couldn't be happier.
Hey. What you doing here?
Word around the office is you love the new Craze logo.
I liked it.
Well, if you like the logo and I created the logo, then you like me. It's a mathematical proof. You can't argue with math.
Okay. Take care.
See you around the water cooler, Chief.
Let me show you the door. It's right over here. Thanks so much for stopping by.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to tell you that Daniel Coulson's press conference is in a half an hour.
Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah. E. McBain got the good news from John.
Oh, and she called you to thank you. How very polite of her.
I told her Antonio's the one she ought to thank.
Yes, but I'm sure she wanted to call you and thank you.
What?
What? Oh, no.
What?
You guys just look like you were enjoying each other's company at Capricorn the other night, so.
Well, yeah, well, I had to eat somewhere, and, you know, I thought she sang very nicely, so I thought I'd buy her supper.
That's nice. She sang for supper, huh?
Yeah.
I know, bad joke. I'm just happy that you've got a new friend. I really think it's great.
Thanks. What about you?
What about me?
What about you? How's your social life?
Oh, I don't, I mean, well, in the game of dating, let's just say your one accidental dinner has one-upped me.
Well, you're not giving me any competition. So what, any plans?
Thinking of plans. You know, thinking of, I don't know, I'll meet someone someday.
And
I, you know, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I'm not doing any more blind dates because I'd rather make my own mistakes than go through that nightmare. And what am I gonna do? Join a gym? I don't think so. That's a waste of money. And book clubs, well, that was a waste of time. I don't have time, so.
that banner.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here, on the back page. The persons.
Oh, ha, ha. Very funny.
Buchanan.
Convict.
How many men get to answer to that name, huh?
Well, hello, Pa. Welcome home.
Bo, you get over to my place and meet your new great nephew.
Yeah, I'd love to. I'll be right over. Kelly and Kevin got their new baby.
Oh, how exciting. Matthew's going to be thrilled he's not the young one in the family anymore.
Yeah. Well, I gotta run right over there.
Okay.
See him. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hey, kiss Coulson for me, too, okay?
Oh, yeah. Great. You're funny. Kiss something, that's for sure. What are these things, anyway? Men seeking women. Woman seeking man. Well, that's direct. What's this one? DM seeks DW for LTR. I don't even know what that means.
Forget it, Riley. Letting Natalie out of jail, that was my good deed for the week.
Okay, then let's get out of here before World War III.
One night in jail and you need the Hair Haven Superworks. Because they say 90% of how you feel
is 75% looks.
Cute. And a real good memory, too. I'll see ya.
Okay.
Bye, baby. Bye.
Bye. There's something else.
Mm-hmm. What? Problem?
Who says I've got one?
Oh, honey. I've been bartending for a long time, and one of the things I'm very good at is reading moods, and your mood stinks.
Yeah, I know. You know, I should be happy. My sister just had a baby.
Really? My brother Kevin just had a baby, too.
Well, that's funny. My sister's husband's a Kevin.
Well, what's your sister's name?
Kelly.
Kelly Buchanan?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Your sister is married to my brother.
Wait. So if your mom is Roxy, then...
No, that... Long story. My real mom is Vicki Davidson, and my father's Clint Buchanan.
Oh.
So, I say let's have a toast on our new nephew. On me.
Okay. Oh, Buchanan, huh? A millionaire bartender.
All right, Jim, I've been saving these.
Oh, you're not going to smoke those in front of this baby, are you?
You're a little grumpy.
Well, we're glad to see you home safe and sound.
I know. Well, I'm home for good.
Hey, look, this is a really good one. I'm going to send this one to Clint. No.
Ooh, that is a good one. Hey, why don't we get a picture of all 4 generations of the Buchanan men?
Great idea.
Yeah, maybe he'll settle down in your arms.
Daddy, look at that.
There you go.
Okay, everybody look real pretty for the camera. Real pretty.
Always trying.
No. Look at you, sound like Ace already.
Jessica?
Listen, sorry, forget it. Forget I said anything. It's not my place. We should just get the check and get out of here.
Tell me what you said.
You know, I'm sorry, but you had to know that Natalie has feelings for you.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about a lot of things. We're coming from the same place. We both lost someone, and we both decided we didn't want to mess up a friendship.
Well, if you're here, you must be celebrating.
Yeah, all charges dropped.
Wonderful.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, baby.
Join us.
No, actually, I'm fine, and I need to go talk to Tom.
Well, you shouldn't be on your feet.
I'm fine. Excuse me. May I?
You may.
Good. I saw Star.
Yeah?
Yeah? She's not afraid so much in the mornings, she says. So I really wasn't able to get a handle on the situation. But I think I'm going to go back and see her either later today or tomorrow, okay?
Thank you.
Good. Now, I just had a very strange phone call on my cell phone from Warren Morgan.
Oh, yes, my boss.
No, your former boss. He just quit with no warning at all.
It's unprofessional. Why?
I don't know. Something about a relative in Arizona that he has to take care of. I really don't know.
Well, a man's got to do what he's got to do.
Problem is, okay, this kind of leaves us in the lurch at the Banner, doesn't it? Because Warren has been running everything since Kevin left. I can't go back because I'm obviously very busy at the university, and we have a problem here. Now, this might not be the absolute best way to ask you this.
You want me to take over as editor-in-chief while you look for a replacement? That's the problem.
Looking for dirt on Landview? SoapNet's got your favorite residents under surveillance.
Where'd you get this?
Did I invite you in?
Every sneaky move.
Everything's in place.
Every hidden secret.
What I'm looking for, you can't give me.
Every scheming plot.
What do you really want?
You.
Get all the lowdown.
I'll tell everyone your real age.
All right, I'll go along.
One Life to Live, every weeknight at 9, only on SoapNet. Today's episodes tonight.
Dorian?
No, it's still me. You know, David, maybe this is fate's way of telling you that you should go. Go someplace where you can't mooch off Dorian.
No. Dorian loves me.
Even though she's probably off hiding all of her assets from you, even though that she stole from you and left you to rot in a Moroccan prison.
Nobody's perfect.
Oh, come on. You just told me that she drugged you.
That's no more than I would have done to her.
How much more are you gonna take? How much more lies and betrayal can one person handle?
Blair, when you truly love someone, nothing's ever enough. I would think that you, of all people, would know that.
So you want me to be editor-in-chief, eh?
Yeah, I do. I mean, you have experience in that area. And frankly, it seemed to me the best solution until I can come up with, something else.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, well, thank you. Good. That'd be great. Thank you very much for lunch, too. I gotta go. Would you do me a favor, though, please, and remember that it is called The Banner Sun, and we do not do sensational headlines, okay?
No problem. I know what I am doing.
No, you don't.
That's a great-looking group of guys, especially the old one.
Yeah, don't tell him that.
Oh, you missed Coulson's press conference?
But yeah, I thought I'd just wait till it comes out on DVD.
He actually was very decent. He gave you and the department a lot of credit.
Did he exonerate John?
Yeah, he did. Called him a valuable public servant. So there, now we can all breathe a sigh of relief because the music box case is over. People can finally relax and go back to living their lives.
Yeah, if it is over.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
I just have a bad feeling about this. Haber was meticulous, always a step ahead. We think we're closing in on him. He'd head in another direction.
He's in the morgue, Bo.
I know.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Are you avoiding me?
Todd is going to fill in as editor-in-chief, just temporarily.
Does she still need someone to keep you away from her husband?
What is it you want?
Maybe someday you'll do me a favor.